always known that something was wrong with my house. It was a huge house, which would call it an estate, and old, passed down from generation to generation. This place never felt like home. My family was always angry. My father, mother, and older brother Todd. Each was worse than the other. Either my father was throwing beer cans at me, or my mother was smashing my toys. If they left me alone, Todd made it up to them with his fists. So, I hid. I knew every inch of the house because I spent most of my time trying to disappear into it. And in doing this, I found stuff. Things I shouldn't have. The house was old. Older than the country. An ancestor, a wealthy Englishman, had built it in the 1700s. And since then, no one else in the family had lived there. And with age comes history. Some of it explainable and some of it not. The worst of it was when I was 10. Todd was just about to turn 18, meaning he was next in line to be the heir to the estate. In our family, the house was always inherited by the eldest son. My parents were getting ready to move into a smaller condo, leaving Todd in charge. Todd, being Todd, exiled me to the old servants' quarters out at the far end of the property. Of course, I protested. Take a wild guess as to what happened. That night, sporting a black eye and a split lip, I was hiding in my newfound hiding place, the linen closet in the basement. It was in the stifling darkness that I heard it. A creak. Nothing that wasn't normal in a house that age. But there was just something about it that sounded intentional. Like someone was sneaking around. I opened the closet door enough to peek out, and I saw an eye looking right back at me. It was cloudy, almost inhuman, and it didn't blink. My breath hitched. I slammed the door closed and pressed my body against it, my heart racing. Then came the knocking. A steady knock, almost insistent, except it didn't come just from the door. Knocks from behind me echoed on the wall. From the far end of the basement, from above. The sounds had a fast-paced, heavy rhythm. Not footsteps, but not quite. Maybe I passed out from shock because I woke to Todd's voice sneering at me. "Tim, wake up, dipshit. Get out of the closet, gay bitch." I willed my shaking body to move and stepped into the dim light of the basement. Everything felt heavy, wrong. And then I saw the door. It was shredded, gouged as if something had tried to claw its way inside. That day, I chose my family, with everything. Better yet to endure their cruelty than to face whatever had been in that basement. But the night came anyway, and I had no choice but to return to my room. Another creak, this time from the closet. I peeked over my blanket, panting. No eye staring back, but something was there. Tall. Way too fucking tall. I thought I was seeing things. Then I saw its neck bend at horrifying angles, like an old rag doll. My stomach lurched. I wasn't looking at a human. I was looking at something that used to be human, and it was floating. Then it opened its mouth, trembling with effort. Its jaw quaked. Breath came in horrid hitching sounds. Then in a blinding flash of fury, it screamed downwards, the most horrible scream I have ever heard. A sound that curdled my insides and froze my muscles in terror. It lunged toward me. I dove under the blankets and did not come out until dawn. The house had shown me its secret, but I wasn't ready to face it. Not yet.